All right. Hey everybody, welcome to MoCo Files. We're back again. What it do?
What's
Um,
good?
episode 108. Here with my co-host Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, let's dig in. Like a lot of
Uh,
has been going on. So there was a
mm,
13-year-old and a 15-year-old that killed an Uber Eats driver. Stole his car and killed him.
oh shit.
And it was in DC. And what they're
Mm-hmm.
saying was that they won't get charged, as adults because
Mm-hmm.
minors, but it was the younger one who did the shit. So they were trying to
Yeah.
say
The
that,
13-year-old.
yeah, so they were trying to say that they um would would be able to get like some type of reform program, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, they knew what they was doing when they did that. They need to be,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like they knew what they was trying to do. And the video showed. I saw this on the news today. I saw the
Mm-hmm.
video last week sometime. I don't remember what day it was, but I saw the video last week of when it happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy. It was crazy. Like it was ridiculous.
So they killed the dude on purpose, or they killed him like they hit him with the car trying to drive off or something?
They were trying to drive off, and he was in the car. Like he was trying to get in the car. They hit
Uh-huh.
one of the little side post things.
Yeah.
The door was still open,
Mm.
and like killed him. And then they went down the street and they crashed.
Yeah.
Like you can hear the crash in the video down the street. I don't know if you've seen it on Instagram, but
Uh-huh.
it's definitely out there. And that was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like
That's
you,
messed up.
you knew. I mean, like at what age do you know when you're making good and bad decisions? When you know you're
Yeah.
making
At
the right,
that age, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So 13, you knew what you was doing, and you had a taser. So you had intention to harm someone
Personally.
and
Yeah.
do something. So you don't get passes, you know what I'm saying, for stuff like that. That's not something that's not even cool, no matter what age you are.
Definitely not.
But what I was thinking about with the guy too was I would have just let them steal my car and called my insurance, John. You know what I'm saying? And made
Yeah.
it
Call the police.
call the police. Like they couldn't have gone that far because they crashed. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
they was gonna go far.
Mm-hmm.
You just, just thinking about the decisions that people make. And then I saw something about this is out Waldorf where
Mm-hmm.
the customer and the employees got into a fight. And they're like, it's a video of these people standing out front of the Taco Bell, just
Yeah.
charges into the Taco Bell, crushes the doors and all that shit, like breaks everything down, all that. And they were fighting about, food, like arguing about food, like, and they didn't know each other, so it wasn't like something that sounds similar, right? They
Yeah.
So it just the energy in the universe now is where people are not really stopping and thinking. People are really just acting irrationally and just going
Mm-hmm.
and not really thinking about their actions. And I'll
Definitely not.
thinking about the say what?
I said they definitely not thinking.
No, at all. And that brings me back to the story I was telling you about with the girl, in IHOP. Like, I don't know you to be trying to fight you. We don't have no history that will cause me to want to hurt you in any way. We having a
Yeah.
misunderstanding. We need to talk it out. It ain't nothing about going to jail or whooping nobody's ass. It's about, and then I'm thinking like, if you're trying to personally, if I'm fighting somebody, I'm dishonoring myself
Mm-hmm.
before
What you
any.
mean?
I'm giving myself a disservice. I'm disrespecting my body. I'm disrespecting my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
disrespecting my body, and that I'm physically trying to harm someone with my force, with myself.
Yeah.
And that's not
Yeah.
the energy that I'm trying. You see what I'm saying? That's not the energy that you need to be putting out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the mind is more powerful than any type of force you can. And you, so me choosing, you choose to be a better person. You choose to overstand the situation. You gotta always
Yeah.
be on top of the situation.
And then some people just need to choose to not let things come so personal when it's not personal.
That's that also that too. Like I don't can't nobody affect me who I don't know. Like you don't
Yeah,
pay my bills. I don't know you.
yeah,
I'm not gonna let you rent space in
mhm,
my mind. I got too much other shit going on. Okay, you're not bothering me. You can order your food and go on about your day. Like
yeah,
it shouldn't get to that. But with how tensions are in the universe, people wanting
mhm,
society, you know what I'm saying? Society making people be ungrateful for what they have, you know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Wanting more than what they have and not being grateful for what they have in a moment. You still have your life. You're still breathing. You can still move around, It
yeah.
should be you being envious of someone else's life. Like your story is your story on your own. Um, I want to give a rest in peace to one of, I guess, a friend of the family, Larry Sullivan. His funeral was today.
Mhm,
He went into the hospital with COVID, and he was on
mhm,
here for like a week, and he passed away.
damn,
So it affects everybody differently.
yeah.
Really does. So you really have to be mindful of everything.
Who you around, what you doing in the grocery store, what you touching your face after.
What you do when you go home, when you get in your car,
Yeah.
like wipe your,
Mhm,
you clean everything. Like please be aware of your surroundings, what people are doing. Like one time I was on the train. I never, I don't know if I told you the story. One time I was on the train, and this like I don't know if he was homeless or he was on drugs or what, but this really big dude like hawk spit in his hand
mhm.
and then rubbed his hands together. This is during rush hour on the train.
Why you do that?
I don't know. Nobody else said nothing. But I'm, got my mask on. I'm like, oh hell no, right? I know everybody can hear me because I'm pissed.
Mhm.
Like, why do they even let people like this on the fucking train? And what if he touches one of the poles? Like,
Yeah.
oh no, it just wasn't. So you just gotta, man. Just I used to wear gloves when I got on the train after that whole
Mhm.
after everything because I'm not. I put no. Mm-mm. And as soon as I got off the train, took those joints off, put them in the trash. I'm out. Like I'm not,
Yeah.
nah. You really know. Mm-mm.
That's nasty as hell.
It is. It was so disgusting, and I'm like, why? Why they? How do y'all be letting? How do people let them on the trains?
I
Like
mean,
paying attention to this man get on the platform, on damn,
mhm.
talking to himself, and it was just, but it's just sad how people only care about what they care about,
Mhm.
what they care.
Yeah. Themselves, mostly.
You said what?
Themselves. Mostly people care about themselves.
Only themselves. Ain't nobody worried about nobody else sometimes. So it takes a real genuine person, somebody who really knows what love is and what it means to care for somebody and know that in this world it gets hard as shit. Like,
Yeah.
cause loving somebody is not easy. You gotta learn
Absolutely.
the person and learn the shit that you don't like about them and try to
Mhm.
focus on the good shit. And
Good.
know that this
Yeah.
got some shit that you be like, dog, if I ain't like you the way I did, bruh, like
Mhm.
you would
I'd
be
have been out.
gone, right? Like I can't do this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So nah, nah, not at all. What you been up to, man? What you got going on? What's on your mind?
Shit. Work kicked my ass. A little encounter kicked my ass. Niggas burnt out today.
Burnt out today?
Yeah. Like my job this week is just more strenuous than it normally is.
Mm.
More physical.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm all scratched up, beat up, back hurt.
You sure, man?
Yeah, I don't need a rest though. I'll be alright.
Did you work out today too?
Hmm?
You worked out today?
Oh, not this week.
Okay.
You gotta give your body some time to rest.
Yeah, definitely did.
Because I be lifting like heavy ass weight, so you can't just keep on doing that. You end up hurting yourself.
How much you weigh? Lift? Can you lift?
I mean, like on the bench,
Yeah.
three
Is
fifty.
records at Seneca?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been there.
Yeah, we gotta take a
I
trip.
don't even know they still got stuff on the wall in there. They still got my banner, my captain's banner.
I don't have a banner.
I want that shit. I'm gonna sneak in there one day.
Yearbook. I need one of the yearbook. I know they got one in there.
Right.
I'm
Now
sure.
you go order a New Year book.
I don't know what we gotta go. What I don't know what website to go on and do all
Now
that.
you gotta. I think the school will send you a link to order it.
I'm definitely gonna do it though. I want one.
Yeah.
I'm in a good space, good things.
Yeah.
It's
Good
not
things.
the situation, it's always how you
Handle it.
approach it, how you handle it.
That's what I tell people. Stress ain't a bad thing. It's how you deal with stress. Like through stress, you can make you a stronger person.
Yeah, stress can change your life, really. Like
Mm-hmm.
stress
Stress
really
will make you fed up with something and go do something great.
exactly. Stress is that pressure.
Yeah. You need stress to change.
You need pressure. And
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes when people, if there was no pressure, people wouldn't change, people wouldn't adjust, people wouldn't adapt. People be stuck right
Right.
in space. And there's some people that's like that. I feel like everybody lives on a spectrum in life. Like you're either extremely, you know, a selfish person and
Mm-hmm.
you're completely this giving, loving, and then or with yourself, like you got good parts of you, everybody got good
Yeah.
parts of them, and everybody got
Mm-hmm.
bad parts of them, and you got
Right.
to find that balance in between, what makes you.
Depending on the situation.
Yeah, so
But sometimes you gotta do some bad shit to let somebody know not to really fuck with you.
you gotta let it be known.
Sometimes you gotta let them know that you can take it there.
Cause
Cause obviously they ain't getting the hint. You try to use your words. You try to negotiate.
yeah, after a
Okay.
while,
Yeah.
because you gotta, it takes a for me to be an aggressive person, and I say that just from my past, like uh it takes a lot for me to really want to hurt somebody. I'm not really, because the opposite of me is never trying to, I'm always trying to have fun and hug and
Yeah.
get to party, and what I'm saying. So when shit's like, oh, I gotta turn into that monster,
Uh-huh.
please don't make me turn into the monster dog. Like, I'm begging you, please.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me a minute to come out of that. It's gonna be some. I'm gonna remember doing some fucked up shit to you, and I'm gonna feel away after it's
Yeah.
over with. But then I'm gonna justify the shit with what it was. But at the same time, I'm not gonna have to go there.
Yeah.
I don't want to
I
be.
really don't. I really don't ever want to go there unless my life is on the line. Because these days you can't trust that somebody can take an ass whooping and go home and just leave somebody alone.
Right,
People
right.
get embarrassed. They want to come back, shoot you, kill
Mm,
you. So like,
yeah.
if I gotta fight you now, I just feel like I have to take you out because I'm more afraid of not knowing when you're gonna come back. I already got you right here, so
Mm,
we might as well settle this.
yeah.
That's how I look at it. That's why I don't fight.
No, you can't nowadays, and that's exactly how you gotta do it. It's either I gotta end your life now,
Hmm.
because you could be plotting against me for the rest of my life, and
Right.
and I not know, thinking that you got your ass whooped, you handled that like a man or a woman,
Hmm.
but you was in your
But
feelings.
you ain't built like that.
You're not built like that. It's hard when you gotta have that, when you gotta make that type of decision. No,
Hmm.
That's a hard
It
decision.
is. That's why I choose to live my life not surrounded by a certain type of people that
Can arouse
will
you.
bring that
Yeah,
type of energy around.
at all. You don't need that. You don't need that at all.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you still can't just hang out with everybody, especially motherfuckers that be doing foul shit in the streets. Go hang out with you, cause now somebody trying to get you, and I'm with you.
Right. And we can't get God.
Yeah,
Hang out by
I ain't about to take a stray that's meant for you.
right. Or at least but people don't even be aware. People so shiesty these days. Like,
Yeah, everybody trying to finesse now.
yeah, it's the worst thing. Like, where's your genuinity? What do you? That's another thing that I meant to talk about last episode. What do you
Mm,
represent? Like, when people think of you, what do they think of when what I'm saying, you come to their mind? Is it somebody who
mm,
you can get advice from, somebody who you can talk to, or somebody who's going to be there for you? Is it somebody who actually cares and genuinely will look out? You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
yeah, it was a lot. I was also talking about something else, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute.
All right.
But yeah, you know, what do you represent? Like, what do you bring to the world, and why? You know what I'm saying? For
Mm,
the reason and for you,
mm,
and it makes you really sit and think, like, damn, what do I really represent?
mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, you got to stand for something.
you have to. Most people don't know what they stand for. It takes a while. People don't know
Mm,
what their real, you know, when you start questioning, like, what is life and what's my purpose, we've had these conversations so
yeah.
many times, and we were young having these conversations, like, what is life, like, where are
Mm,
we supposed to go, what is the purpose of each of us, got a different one, how
mm,
is it supposed to connect? When you start to go deep into that thought of, you know like, purpose and passion, that's when you begin
that
to.
happened to me before. I got so high, I felt like I went back and like was watching myself from the past, and I could connect the dots of cause and effect of my actions and how did it affect me later or other people and how they made them act.
Mhm.
I was tripping.
It's a good thing to go back, but
Mm,
those moments happen for just those reasons, like, so you can see things. A lot of people. Oh, it was the news. Somebody who was on the news today that said that marijuana was, like, really bad, and they smoked one time, and they were in the States, and then they ended up in Nairobi, Africa, and, like, 4 days later
what
they
the
went to
hell
Africa
was he smoking?
for a day. I'm like, you wasn't smoking no weed,
Nah, that shit was laced.
because ain't nobody ever took no trips.
The Africa, that's not even something you can do real quick. You like by the time you even get to the airport, you sober. Like you telling me you done smoked?
Tell him that wasn't weed. Somebody roofied him and drugged him up. Somebody tore
Mm-hmm.
him up. And I was like, I don't never know no weed to be doing that
Nah.
ever. But somebody told me that people were getting sick off of marijuana.
Are they passing it back and forth to each other, or are they facing it? Like motherfuckers should no
No,
longer be passing the blunt back and forth no more.
I don't think that that's what it is. I
Mm,
I think that it's sometimes they've been messing with marijuana periods since
mm,
time ago. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Spraying chemicals on it and all that shit. And
yeah,
there's a type of strain that's out there that people are, because it's just, you can have synthetic weed where they spray it too much, or they don't. It's not really weed. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
That could be what people are selling now, but I've never known. weed to make your stomach hurt or make you, be sick or none of
None of that.
ever. Or go on a trip to Africa
Hell no, it made me hungry and it made me want to take a nap
hungry
and
or
watch TV or something.
munchies. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
That
it
shit
just
never made me want to take a trip.
for me, it makes me think. Like I like to just go into the ether. Like I'm just
Mm,
going.
mm. I've been there.
It's an escape kind of for me. It's a good thing for me.
Yeah,
Oh. We should be
I
celebrating
feel.
because it's my birthday, and I'm
His
not going.
birthday is Saturday, right?
It's Sunday. I'm not going
Sunday.
to see you until I don't know
Mm,
what we're supposed to be having. We're supposed to be doing Never Have I Ever.
mm-hmm. What
Remember?
at the restaurant?
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about
when you
we
doing?
doing Never Have I Ever on the podcast.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
But you say you're not drinking tonight, so
Oh
probably
yeah, not tonight. No.
next week.
Yeah, next week we can do that. Yeah, that'll be fun.
I was blown because I was like, yo, every time around my birthday, the weather one acts stupid. They talking about some.
Right.
They talking
Snow.
about some snow.
Yeah.
Last year, the show that I wanted to go to got canceled because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't go, and that was on my birthday.
Mm.
It is what it is.
Yeah, the temperature dropped today.
Real
I was
cold.
like, damn, came out of nowhere.
Real cold. It's supposed to be nice on Sunday, so I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's something that I had thought about. I was having a conversation, and um, you know, your personal life is different from your relationship life. Some people combine their personal life with their relationship life, and that's what gets people fucked up. Like you being who you are is cool. You being with this person is a different person as well.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on your own, you don't do the same things you do when you're in a relationship with somebody.
That's
And
true.
meant to be combined all the time. That's why you
Yeah.
have your personal work life. You go
Yeah.
to work and you have your own passion that you do, and then you have your relationship shit. It's meant to
Yeah.
intertwine, but not always, you know what I'm saying, combine like that because you're always changing.
You're growing.
So,
Yeah, that's very true. You can't, because then when you supposed to breathe, when you're already like, you're pretty much in relationship mode 24/7 now.
you don't have no personal life.
Yeah. Because everywhere you go, you done combined it with whoever you're dealing with.
Yeah, like it's cool to be, it's cool to do things, and then it's cool to have your own time. Like, you always got to be aware of giving people space. Like, yeah, because being like clingy after a while, it's okay. It's cool. If you have a relationship where y'all can be that and do that, and
Mm-hmm.
y'all have that. But if y'all are
Not
just
everybody like that.
not everybody's like that, it
Yeah.
don't work like that. Just a reminder, keep your personal. Make sure that you put enough energy into your personal life as you do your. You put more energy into your personal life than you do your relationship, so that
Yeah.
you're aware more of yourself and how to deal with that relationship. You look like you dozing off.
Nah, I ain't dozing off. My eyes are just getting heavy.
I mean, if
Um,
you want to wrap this up, we can do an early one and call it.
yeah, let's do that
Okay.
before I fall asleep on the podcast.
Feel like you was getting ready to. I felt it. And I definitely would clown you. So But all right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This our
Mhm.
short podcast
Episode.
tonight. We busy. We out here doing
Yeah.
things, taking
We're
over.
grinding.
So yeah, tune into our show next week. I'm gonna upload this one and just stay tuned for our next episodes. We gotta do some planning and stuff so we can get some stuff done. Should be
Yeah.
excited for what we have to bring to you later on in these next episodes. So stay tuned.
Mhm.
Keep your head up. Stay focused. Keep your goals in sight. Don't
Pay
get
attention to your surroundings.
say it again.
Pay attention to your surroundings.
Pay attention to your surroundings and wash your hands and stay positive.
Hmm.
Right. I think that's all we have for today.
Yeah.
Um, Peace.